All day, and in the morning it just felt like I've come all the way from Delhi to Kolkata, but I wasn't sure I'd be able to make it from Narendrapur to Astor. But thankfully, uh, when it's Kafila, things do move. I'm wonderfully privileged to be here. Dr. Mehta, I've been privileged to work on your brother's book on Meena Kumari. Yeah. So I go back a long way. So when it was reprinted by HarperCollins, and also actually proofread Lucknow Boy. So and for all of you, I think Sumant, today is the anniversary of your father. Yeah, birth anniversary of 88 today. So it's a very, very solemn occasion.
দেশে বিদেশে নির্ভীকতায় সাহসে একটাই নাম প্রকাশে তকমা 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 জানুন জানাতে থাকুন।
আমরা আমাদের সাথে পেয়েছি লেখক সুমন্ত বাত্রাকে এবং পেছনে দেখতে পাচ্ছেন কাফিলা ঝাঙ্গি ফ্যামিলিজ পার্টিশন, মানে সেই আমাদের ভারতের স্বাধীনতা 1947-এ যে স্বাধীনতা হয়েছিল সেই সময় যে কোনো একটা পরিবারকে নিয়ে উনি এই বইটা বার করেছেন এবং তাতে লেখা রয়েছে যে কিভাবে এই পার্টিশনের সময় কি ঘটেছিল। আমরা সেটাই একবার জেনে নেব। हाँ बोलिए, क्या बुक में क्या है?
So the book is part history of partition. It documents the entire background in which the partition happened. And it is part the memoir of my family, which was forced to migrate at the time of partition unexpectedly, because nobody really anticipated that there'll be a partition of that part of Punjab where they lived, and two, that they would have to migrate and leave their lands, their homes, their animals, their life, and move to an absolutely new terrain and rebuild their lives. So this is the story of my grandparents who came, and my father, who was just 6-year-old, and their siblings. So it captures that. Yes.
আপনার ফসলে কি দুর্বল ফলন, ধীর বৃদ্ধি বা খারাপ গুণমানের সমস্যা হচ্ছে? প্রতি মৌসুমে একই পুরনো ফলাফল পাচ্ছেন? এখনই পরিবর্তনের সময়, কারণ এসেছে গেম চেঞ্জার। পরিচয় করাচ্ছি একটি বিপ্লবী প্রাকৃতিক সমাধানে, যা রূপান্তরিত করবে আপনার কৃষিকাজ। প্রকৃতির শক্তির সাথে পরিচিত হন কে পটাশ, সামুদ্রিক শৈবাল থেকে তৈরি, বিজ্ঞান দ্বারা প্রমাণিত। কে পটাশ হলো রোডোফাইট সামুদ্রিক শৈবালের নির্যাস থেকে তৈরি 20% বিশুদ্ধ অর্গানিক পটাশ সমৃদ্ধ। এটি একটি জৈব উপলব্ধ ফর্মুলা যা গাছগুলি তাৎক্ষণিকভাবে গ্রহণ করতে পারে কোনো বাধা ছাড়াই। কৃষক ভাইয়েরা, গম হোক, তুলা হোক, ধান হোক বা যে কোনো ফসল হোক, কে পটাশ সবার জন্যই নিখুঁত সমাধান। মাত্র 200 গ্রাম প্রতি একর পাতায় স্প্রে করুন আর দেখুন জাদু। কুশি থেকে শুরু করে ফল গঠন পর্যন্ত প্রতিটি গুরুত্বপূর্ণ বৃদ্ধির পর্যায়ে এটি আপনার ফসলকে বৃদ্ধি দেয়। শক্তিশালী শিকড়, সুস্থ পাতা, সর্বোচ্চ ফুল ফোটা আর বাম্পার ফলন, সব কিছু একসাথে। চাপ প্রতিরোধ আর প্রাকৃতিক রোগ প্রতিরোধ ক্ষমতা সবই পাবেন কে পটাশ থেকে।
So that means the partition in 1947, where Punjab was part of, went to Pakistan and a part left behind to India. So which part are you from?
Yes, so my ancestors have always lived in a place called Jhang, which was in West Punjab then, which fell to the share of Pakistan. Because the Punjab was divided, as was Bengal,
right.
And some fertile part of Punjab Pakistan wanted, and the remaining, of course, was going to India. And where we lived was very fertile. The land was very rich in agriculture, and my family were agriculturalists and farmers. So they moved from Jhang and then settled in the new Punjab in India.
In India or in Pakistan?
In India. So they moved from
Pakistan.
and
Okay.
came to India in what from East Punjab became Punjab, which then included even Haryana and some part of Himachal Pradesh as a part of it. Later, of course, Punjab was split and two more states were created out of it.
So I will like to know, and also my viewers, that at the time of this partition, was there any tortured? Your family was tortured over there?
So there wasn't really any torture per se. It was more gruesome than just being tortured, because the migration was very brutal. It was very violent because people were forced to leave in just the clothes that they were wearing, leave without taking any belongings with them, leaving everything behind them, their land, as I said, the belongings. And on the way, they were killed, and the killing was in masses. They were just hacked to death, without there being any reason for there being any particular animosity with any particular individual. It was just based on the fact that there was ethnic cleansing that the Pakistan at that point, the people of Pakistan, certain people in Pakistan wanted to do. They just wanted Pakistan to be then people belonging to Islamic faith. And that
But
is why
you were purely Hindu.
I'm Hindu. We are Hindu. I'm Hindu, and also my family was always Hindu, and therefore they moved at that point of time, not because they were Hindus. They moved because there was so much of
They were
violence,
forced.
tension, and they were moved. They just had to move to safer places, and therefore they came here.
Right.
ঢালাই হোক বা ভিত, এই সিমেন্টেরই হবে জিত। শহর থেকে গ্রাম নির্মাণে একটাই নাম, রাশমি সিমেন্ট। এবার নির্মাণ হবে সুপারহিট।
So after they came to India, that means after the Punjab got splitted into two parts, one is in Pakistan and one is in India. After they came to India, how they felt after coming to India? Are they safe after coming?
Well, they had to live in refugee camps initially, and the refugee camps obviously did not have all the facilities. Some of the most humiliating parts were that the women had to bathe almost in open because you didn't have, enclosed bathrooms and things like that. It was not very hygienic as well. People were falling sick because there was a very heavy monsoon at that time. And of course, people had traveled through months without food, without changing clothes, without a bath. So when they reached and settled down in refugee camps, it was not healthy. But fortunately, my family had some members of the family in this part of Punjab, and eventually that they were of good support. Finally, after more than a year, they were allotted some land in lieu of what they had left behind, not as much that they expected or they deserved, but some, and they had to rebuild their life altogether from the scratch.
Right.
Yes.
नमक शमक नमक शमक डाल देते हैं नमक शमक डाल देते हैं আমাদের খবর দেখতে হলে দেখতে থাকুন তকমা yes
My last question. Now, India is going through a period where SIR is coming into action. That means those who came from Pakistan or from Bangladesh or from any other countries and as a refugee to India, they are now being segregated so that they can be again placed back to their own country. And at this point of time, the Kafila came out in the market.
Well, my book actually has no really correlation with the timing of the SIR. It coincided with the release with the Partition Horrors Remembrance Day, which happens on 13th of August, and for them, for me, I don't really think it's about people of any community living in India, whether they belong to Pakistan or Bangladesh. as long as people are living here legitimately, they are entitled to live here. And India has always been known to be a country that has absorbed all cultures, all races, all religions, all faiths,
Sovereign.
and it's secular,
Yeah,
and
secular and
therefore
sovereign.
that's right. So for us, I don't think we see that ways. Sir is a different matter altogether. My book is more about documenting a certain part of history for the benefit of the generations to come, because people should remember, like the Jews have always remembered the genocide. We should remember, but we should remember so that we can get strength of resilience from that, and not that we should carry any bitterness or hatred against any community, or we should be unforgiving. The message in my book for the younger generation is that you should know your history, your past, so that on the strength of that, you can build a better future. And better future would always be if we are able to live it together in harmony, grow together economically, happily, so that we can make the subcontinent a very prosperous region in the world, where everybody grows and is happy.
আমরা কথা বলে নিলাম সুমানজির সাথে এবং জেনে নিলাম সেই 1947 সালের 13ই আগস্ট, মানে ঠিক স্বাধীনতার প্রাক্কালে যে ঘটনা ঘটেছিল সুমানজির পরিবারের সাথে, মানে ওনার ঠাকুমার সাথে, মানে একটা পরিস্থিতিতে পড়ে তাদেরকে পাঞ্জাবের একটা ভাগ থেকে আরেকটা ভাগে চলে আসতে হয়েছিল, পাকিস্তানের পাঞ্জাব থেকে ভারতের পাঞ্জাবে, এবং তারপরে তারা এখানেই বসবাস করেছেন। যদিও এখন এসআইআর শুরু হয়েছে, চলছে, কিন্তু এই বইটার সাথে কিন্তু এসআইআরের কোনো সম্পর্ক নেই। এখানে সম্পূর্ণ সেই সময়কার ঘটনাটাই উনি তুলে ধরেছেন, কি বাস্তব ঘটেছিল, বাস্তবে কি ঘটেছিল সেই স্বাধীনতার যে আমাদের দেশভাগের সময়, সেটাই তিনি তুলে ধরেছেন এখানে।